Hare Krishna. Before I begin, I would like to seek the blessings of senior Vaishnavas and so many Prabhus and Matajis who are assembled in this session and who have more experience in Krishna consciousness far greater than my age. And I beg at the lotus feet of all the Vaishnavas who are I beg at the lotus feet of all the Vaishnavas so that you please pray for me and bless me so that the right words come in the right spirit and the right time. And if knowingly and unknowingly I committed any mistake, please forgive me. As the child is being excused by their parents. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya krupa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरि हरि बोल। So welcome to the session, the life history of Sri Narottam Das Thakur Mahasai. Sri Narottam Das Thakur ki jai. As we know that Sri Narottam Das Thakur is the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Swayam Prem Swarup. Now we are going to discuss about it. So, before explaining in detail, I am going to read the headlines what I am going to cover so that you will get a rough idea what I am going to cover. So first one is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu leaves transcendental love behind for before Narottam born. And next, Narottam appearance. Next, why he got named Narottam. And next we are going to cover Narottam Das education. Next, Narottam Das attraction towards Mahaprabhu and Raghunath Das Goswami. Next, Narottam takes bath in river Padmavati and his complexion turns into gold. Next, Narottam requests his parents he wants to go to Vrindavan. Next, Narottam escapes away from home. Next, Narottam enters Mathura and Vrindavan. Next, Narottam meets Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Lokanath Goswami. Next, Lokanath Goswami denies request of initiation of Narottam. Next, Narottam performing personal seva to Lokanath Goswami. Next, finally Narottam is initiated by Lokanath Goswami. Next, Sinvacharya and Narottam performing Govardhan Parikrama. This is Krishna pastime. Next, Srimati Radharani revealed Narottam about his identity as Champaka Manjari. Next, Narottam performing Manasi Seva to Radha Krishna. Next, Jiva Goswami ordered for book distribution and preaching. Next, Narottam returns to Keturi. Next, Narottam preaching Mahaprabhu message. Next, Narottam going to Navadvip. In Navadvip, Narottam meeting Shuklambara Brahmachari. Next, in Navadvip we are going to discuss Srinivasangan. Next, Narottam went to Puri Jagannath. Next, Narottam went from Jagannath Puri to Shanspur. Next, Narottam went to Ekachakra, the birthplace of Lord Nityananda. Next, finally Narottam decided to go back to Mahaprabhu Nityadam. So these are the topics we are going to discuss today in detail. So the first topic is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu leaves transcendental love behind for Narottam before Narottam born. So one day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, including all the Vaishnavas, went near Keturi village, and they was performing so much kirtan, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in so much ecstasy. In between he was telling Narottam, 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 and all the devotees was asking themselves asking each other whether they know Narottam or not, and everybody was saying no idea. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became unconsciousness, and at that time Nityananda Prabhu came there, and after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became consciousness, Nityananda Prabhu asked, my Mahaprabhu, what are you telling like Narottam, Narottam, what happened? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, I have a thought that after we leave this world, who will lead this Sankirtan party? Then Nityananda Prabhu told, the question is coming from you, and the solution for that question is also with you. So please tell the solution. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells Narottam. Narottam will come very soon, and I will give my Prema Bhava to him, and he will lead this Sankirtan. Then Nityananda Prabhu tells, where is Narottam? He is not here. Nobody exists with that name. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells, no, he has not yet taken birth. He will come after we go. Then Nityananda Prabhu asked, if he comes after we go, then how can you give your Prema Bhava to him? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, near there is a river called Padmavati. I will give my Prema Bhava to her, and she will, in the future, she will give for Narottam. And Nityananda Prabhu told, okay, when are you going to do this thing, Mahaprabhu? Then Mahaprabhu told, tomorrow evening. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu leaves transcendental love behind for Narottam before Narottam born. Next day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu enters into the river Padmavati. So when she entered, the river started trembling and big waves started coming. So there came a beautiful lady, and she is none other than river Padmavati. So she greeted the Lord and she told, I am purified by your touch, my dear Lord. What service can I do for you? Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, I will give you a love gift for you. You should give it to a person called Narottam. He will come into this river and you should give it to him. Then Padmavati told, okay, my dear Lord, but how can I recognize him as he is only Narottam? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells that when I entered your river, so much trembling and big waves started coming. The same way when Narottam enters into your river, the same thing will happen, so that you can recognize Narottam very easily. So in front of all the devotees, including Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives his Prema Bhava to Padmavati so that she can preserve it till the future so that she can give to Narottam. So you can see here, you can see that river, and this is the Prema Thali. This is the exact place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave the Prema Bhava to Padmavati. So after some years, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu left this world, in that same Keturi Gram, there was a king called Raja Krishnanand, and his wife's name is Narayani. So he's also a big Vaishnava. They will worship Radha Krishna very much. So this king he was worshipping Radha Krishna, that he doesn't have a son for so much years, and he was doing so much tapasya, charity to saintly people, and because he didn't get a child, so his thought was, when he will leave this world, then who will continue his kingdom? So like this, he was doing so much charity and tapasya to get a child. And one day what happened is, when he was thinking very deeply, a divine voice from the sky informs the king that, O King Krishna, Raja Krishnanand, don't worry. In your wife's womb there going to be a great child. Don't worry. That child will have so many good qualities. And the Raja Krishnanand was so much shocked that it was a dream or real. And on other hand, it was so much crystal clear was. So he ran to his wife, and he discussed this with his wife, and he asked, did you heard the voice or not? Then the wife told, no, I did not heard the voice, but yesterday I got a dream. In that dream there was Sankirtan going, and one golden person came and he told, Narayani, don't worry. Very soon in your womb there will be a child, and that child will named as Narottam, and he will have so many good qualities. And in some of the good qualities of he is, whoever sees him will become purified, and whoever sees him becomes purified, and all sins in his heart will be destroyed, and he will get Krishna Prema very soon. These are the some qualities of your child, and that great child will going to take birth in your womb. So they both was very happy when they discussed this. So next, Narottam Das appearance. In the month of Magha, on the day of Shukla Panchami, early morning 6 a.m., Sri Narottam Das Thakur took his birth. Sri Narottam Das Thakur ki jai. So many people was coming to his house to see Narottam, and their mother and father was thinking, wow, this much so people are coming to see our son and blessing him. How fortunate the son and we are. So the Australians also studied, some Australians studied the birth. Some Australians came there and studied the birth chart and futures of the boy, and they found that this boy is very rarely found. The qualities which this boy has are not found even rarely. They are found very rarely in the demigods and gods. So that boy has taken birth in this world. The naming ceremony was going. So astrologers suggested that his name should start with letter Narata, and in that group one astrologist told better put the 3 letters, so better put Narottam. And Narayani and Raja Krishnanand was very shocked and surprised that the same name the divine was and that golden person told in their dream. So they was very shocked. That same name they are putting, the astrologers are putting to Narottam. So they are very shocked. And Raja Krishnanand celebrated this festival for 8 days, because after so much tapasya and charity and worshipping Radha Krishna, he got this beautiful child. So he celebrated this festival for 8 days. And after we know that is the time of Annaprasad, that means time to feed kheer with rice. So that time was came for Narottam to take kheer with rice. And when Narayani bought a kheer, Narottam was not eating that. He put in his mouth away from the kheer. And his mother was thinking, what happened to this kheer? Why Narottam is not accepting this kheer? And the astrologist told, the special time is going. Feed your child very fast, or else the special time will go. Today only should be Annaprasad. Feed him very fast. So that time a Vaishnava came to their house, and he asked Narayani that you offered it to Lord or not. Then Narayani told, no, I bought it from kitchen directly. So then the Vaishnava tells, that is the reason. He knows that which is offered and not offered to Lord Sri Krishna and Radha. And after they offered to Lord Krishna and Radha, immediately accepted that kheer. So this mother and father was very happy that in this small age only he knows what is offered and what is not offered. And when he grew up some big, his father was telling him to play, but he was not at all showing interest, to play. And he was only showing interest in hearing the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with saintly people. And one day, astrologer came to Raja Krishnanand and tells him, don't send Narottam near to Padmavati river. It will really change your child's life. And the king said, oh, every time Narottam will go there only to play. I will see him every time there. So he ran towards Narottam and he started calling, Naru, please come. So they both went to Mahal, and his father told, don't go near the Padmavati river. And the Narottam was telling, "Oh, I was thinking to take bath in that Padmavati river." And Raja Krishnanan told, "Don't do such thing. If you want, I can construct a big swimming pool inside the palace, but I'll not. Don't go outside, especially near Padmavati." And he tells Narottam friends also, "Don't take my Narottam to near Padmavati. Be careful, or else I will punish you." And he tells the god also. He put in so much guards, like the guards. Still, palace to rear Padmavati, they're full of guards, so that no way Narottam can go to near Padmavati. Narottam Das education. His father gave him best teachers, the best scholars to teach him. But Narottam was not at all showing interest, and he completed the studies only. It took some years only, and he was only showing interest in listening the pastimes of Mahaprabhu. And he met with Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami, and Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami was telling the pastimes of Mahaprabhu, and Narottam was sitting hours together with Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami, and Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami was telling, he told the full Chaitanya Charitamrita till Alilila to Antilila, so he told full the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So now again Narottam Das education. Narottam, like, he was telling so much pastimes. One of the pastime is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started eating mud, and his mother said, "Wait, Nimai, don't eat the mud." And Mahaprabhu tells, "Why I should not eat mud? Why? Everything comes from mud. Rice comes from mud, and pot also comes from mud. Why I should eat only rice?" Then Sachimata tells this very nicely, that if you want to sustain water, if you pour water on the mud, that mud will not sustain. But for sustaining water, you should convert the mud into pot, so that then only you can sustain water. And you're right that why everything comes from mud, but at the same time there is a different Achintya Vedya. So this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu like this logic, and like this so many pastimes are there. And Narottam heard this all from Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami. And his father and mother were so much got so much dissatisfaction. So why? Because he spent so much time, hours together with Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami by hearing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastimes, but he did not spend even a single moment with their father and mother. So they thought to call a saintly people inside their house, so that they can hear the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, saintly people, and they can also see their child in front of him. So like that they thought, and they arranged like the meeting saintly from Vrindavan. They called saintly people and so many holy places to come home itself. Then Narottam was learning. He was hearing in home, and a saintly man came, and he was telling Narottam Das Thakur, Raghunath Das Goswami stories. So his father and mother was again dissatisfaction, because Narottam was thinking to become a Vairagi, and the saint man is telling again a big Vairagi story. So there was so much dissatisfaction. Like he was comparing his eatables and appearance with Raghunath Das Goswami. There is a story. So one day Narayani bought nice palav rice to eat for Narottam, and Narottam told, "Ma, you're giving me this much nice palav, and do you know what Raghunath Das ate?" We all know that in Puri Jagannath there is Ananda Bazaar, and when they will sell it. After 1 or 2 days, when the food is not sold, they will give it to free for poor people. And if not, the poor people also not eat, they will give to cows. and the cows also, whatever, the cows will not eat that Raghunath Das Goswami will eat. So ma, you are giving this kind of nice palav to me. Do you know what Raghunath Das ate? And his mother would tell, Beta, he's Goswami and you're Rajkumar. He's a Goswami, so he will behave like a Goswami. And you're Rajkumar and you're Narottam, so you behave like Rajkumar. Then Narottam, like this, Narottam was comparing everything, the eatables, appearance, everything with Raghunath Das Goswami. And Narottam takes bath in river Padmavati. So one day at midnight, Mahaprabhu came in Narottam dream, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Narottam, you are very interested to come to Vrindavan. So you will come to Vrindavan very soon. But you should, before coming to Vrindavan, you should take bath in river Padmavati, then only you should come. So when the moment he heard, he get up from the bed and he looked into the window, and the gods were sleeping. So he was thinking, this is the right time to escape. So he jumped from the window and hiding, he went into the river. And when he entered into the river started trembling and big waves started coming. And again a beautiful lady appears, and that is Padmavati. And she was holding a golden flower, and she told to Narottam, take it. Then Narottam was shocked, because how that beautiful woman knows that he is Narottam. So he asked this question to Padmavati, and Padmavati told, before many years, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in this river and told, I will give you a love gift, you should give for Narottam. And the same thing will happen when I entered your river, the same thing will happen when Narottam entered into river. So I recognize you like this. Then Narottam holded the golden flower, and a golden person appeared, and Narottam said, hey, this is the same person I got in the dream. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells, come Narottam, let's go into this flower. And they both go in this flower. And Narottam gets so much ecstasy, and he started crying. And the tears of his cry dropped into Padmavati, and Padmavati started getting big waves, and she started trembling so much. And everybody, because of the waves, the sound, it went so much far. So the gods wake up, the king wake up, the soldiers wake up, the mantri wake up, the queen wake up, they all wake up. Then they all saw that Narottam was seen dancing, crying, jumping, and so much things, etc. activities he was doing. So his Raja Krishnanand was thinking, that astrologist told that don't send Narottam to here, and Narottam to take bath in that river, and now he went. What happened? So all came to that place, and his complexion was changed. He was a very black complexion, and he changed into golden, and all were saying this is not Narottam. And his mother Narayani went near to that boy and told, are you Narottam? Then Narottam told, yes, I am Narottam only. Then the mother says, why you became from black to golden? And somebody says that I think he took bath in midnight. No, some booth attacked him at midnight. So that's then early morning only the king called the tantric, and the tantric was doing hoo ha hoo ha hoo ha. And when the moment he saw Narottam, bhakti started coming in his heart, and he told, okay, it is fine. You just massage ghee, it will be fine. Then Narottam requests his parents he wants to go to Vrindavan. So Narottam expresses his wish to the parents, that is, I want to go to Vrindavan. And his mother and father says, what is the use? Everything is in home only, no. We are calling so much saintly people, and we will give the all facilities you need. Why you are going to Vrindavan? Please be with us. Please be with us. And parents try to pacify him. And parents also tighten his security because they got doubt that if he can go anytime to Vrindavan. So they tighten the security. And Narottam was not at all sleeping and not at all eating. He was only thinking of the Lord and his pastimes. This is called Vairagya Bhava. And again, one fine day at the midnight, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in his dream. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, very soon you will come to Vrindavan. I will set a plan so that you can come to Vrindavan. And the next day, the higher king sent a letter to Raja Krishnanand. And Raja Krishnanand was very scared because he thought that the king, why he called my son, and he thought that I think he's trying to kill my son. So he thought a plan that I will send my son with so many gods. And when he was going to that king, Narottam was thinking, this is a very nice chance to escape. So on that midnight 2 a.m., Narottam please forgive me, I want to drink water. Escaped from them. But he was running, and he will take 2 or 3 minutes rest. And one time he was running, and he became tired, and he felt he became unconsciousness. And when he was unconsciousness, he heard a voice that we caught Rajkumar. And when he was opened his eyes, he was in front of the gods. And Narottam started pleading to the gods, because the gods told, why you want to leave such lovely parents? There is so much taken of you. Then Narottam tells, I will kill myself here if you not leave me. If I want to, and the sin will come to you. If I want to live, I will live at Vrindavan. If I want to kill, I will kill here myself. The sin will all come to you. So better go. Then Narottam told this. And then the gods told, your wish. Then they went. So Narottam enters Mathura and Vrindavan. So Narottam running. Not at all he is taking rest now. He came to he felt when he was on the entrance of Mathura, he felt unconsciousness. And when he became consciousness, he asked a Brahmana, which place is this? Then the Brahmana tells, are you new or are you here? It is Mathura. And the moment he heard Mathura, he became again energetic. And he moved some forward. So the first place when we entered to Mathura is Rangabhumi. This is the place where Krishna and Balaram had Mallayuddha with Chanura and Mushtika, and that is the same place which Krishna killed Kolai Pida elephant. Then he moved some forward. There, that is the place called Vishamgrat. This is the place where Krishna took rest after killing Kamsa. And little bit forward, Vrindavan, Yamuna, like this he went. And after going some far, he saw a young boy came with milk pot. So that boy told, do you want to accept this milk pot? Then Narottam told, yes, I am so much hungry and thirsty. So he accepted, but he was so tired that he did not even try, he cannot even lift that pot also. So he felt again unconsciousness. And in the dream, Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami appeared, and they welcomed to Vrindavan, and they told, well, Narottam, welcome to Vrindavan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu already informed us when you came to Vrindavan, and that boy who gave you milk is not none other than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The moment he heard Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he felt, he became consciousness and good, he drank the pot, he drank the milk. But he doesn't want to leave the pot because it is touched by Mahaprabhu. So he break the pot into pieces, the pot, and he started eating the pot also. So we think that in our stomach stones will form when we eat pot. But for Narottam Das Thakur, it is not like that. It is, for him, everything is Mahaprabhu. So he moves, when he got energy, he moves some forward, and Narottam meets a Brahmanas, and he asked Brahmanas whether Narottam Goswami and Sanatan Goswami, where they are. So the Brahmanas put their head down and tells Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami left this world. The moment he heard this word, he became consciousness. He was feeling so much sad because Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami left this world. And the Brahmanas was very surprised to see this much Viraha Bhava, and because that they was thinking, that's why his name and fame spread all over the world. And they told, don't worry Narottam, still so many great acharyas who met Mahaprabhu are still there, like Raghunath Das Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Gopala Bhatta Goswami, Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami and Lokanath Goswami are there, still there. And the moment he heard all the Goswami's name, he became very energetic and he was very happy and he got so much ecstasy. So Narottam meeting Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami and Lokanath Goswami. So the Brahmanas took him to Govindji Mandir first. It is constructed by Srila Rupa Goswami. When he was taking darshan of Govindji in Govindji Mandir, he was so much ecstasy, remembering Rupa Goswami and Govindji. So he became unconsciousness. And when he became unconsciousness, he's feeling like someone is massaging on his head. And he became consciousness and asked what, and the person who is massaging on his head asked, are you Narottam? And Narottam told, yes. Who are you? Then the person who is massaging on the head tells, I am Jiva Goswami. The moment he heard Jiva Goswami, again he became unconsciousness. And again Jiva Goswami massages his head. Again Narottam becomes consciousness. And he tells to Jiva Goswami, is this not a dream, right? A few days ago I was in Keturi Gram, and now I am in Vrindavan, and that too I am in front of Jiva Goswami, the leader of all the acharyas. This is not a dream, right? Then Jiva Goswami tells, no, it is real. You have so much intention to intention to meet all the acharyas. And so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu informed us before when you came. Yesterday you came. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu yesterday only informed us that go, Narottam came to Vrindavan, go and welcome him. See, all the acharyas are coming here and welcoming you. So Jiva Goswami took him to Radha Kund to meet Raghunath Das Goswami. So when the moment he saw Raghunath Das Goswami, he flatted on the ground doing again and again Dandavat Pranams, because Raghunath Das Goswami was only the model inspiration of Narottam Das Thakur. So he was doing again and again Dandavat Pranams. And then Raghunath Das Goswami tells, have you taken him to Lokanath Goswami? Then the Jiva Goswami tells, no, not it. Now next we are going to there. So Jiva Goswami and Narottam went to Loknath Goswami. So on the way, Loknath Goswami will go first and Narottam was behind. So Narottam was thinking, are the same Jiva Goswami which had parikrama of Navadvip along with Nityananda Prabhu, and the same Jiva Goswami is taking me parikrama of Vrindavan. How fortunate I am. So on the way, Jiva Goswami tells the story how Loknath Goswami reached Vrindavan, came to Vrindavan by the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So one day, Loknath Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told to Loknath Goswami, and do a wonderful service. And that whole night Loknath Goswami did not sleep. And next morning Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, you have to go to Vrindavan and you should find the places of the pastimes of Radha Krishna. Places. So that the people can see it very easily. So Loknath Goswami was very upset that he doesn't like leaving Mahaprabhu. So, but more than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's seva is important. So, stone-heartedly, Loknath Goswami leaves Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and comes to Vrindavan. So, like this, they reach to Loknath Goswami Kunj. In that Kunj, Loknath Goswami was doing his japa. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Very nicely. So when they entered that, Narottam bowed down to his guru and bowed down to Loknath Goswami, and Loknath Goswami put his hand on his head, and Narottam was thinking, my Gurudev is putting his hand on my head and he also blessing me. How fortunate I am. And like this, he met the three Goswamis, Jiva Goswami, Narottam Das Goswami and Loknath Goswami. He did not sleep the whole night thinking who he met. And the next morning, Narottam went to Loknath Goswami that he wants to take initiation with Loknath Goswami, and that is the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Loknath Goswami rejected that because few back years he took a vow that he is not a guru and he will not give initiation to anybody. So that's why Loknath Goswami rejected. So he again went to Jiva Goswami. Narottam went to Jiva Goswami and he asked to Jiva Goswami, can you give me an idea to take initiation from Loknath Goswami? Then Jiva Goswami tells, don't worry, I have an idea. You observe him one day and see what kind of service, personal service you will do. What kind of personal service you can do. So Narottam observed Loknath Goswami for one day and he was thinking, this is the right personal seva I can do. I can clean the place where Loknath Goswami can go, will go to nature call and urine, stool and urine. So he decided to clean the place. So every day Narottam would see here and there if anybody is there or not, and he comes with a broomstick and cleans the urine place, and he is doing so much menial service. He cleans the stool and urine. So it almost happened 1 year. And Loknath Goswami was not able to find who is doing this all. So Loknath Goswami one day decided to found that man who is doing this all menial service. So one day Loknath Goswami, after he passes stool, hides near a bush, and he was seeing, and Narottam came holding broomstick and seeing here and there whether somebody is there or not. And somebody is there or not. So he started cleaning, and from the bush sound came, Narottam, 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 why are you doing like this? Why are you doing like this? Then Narottam told, Gurudev, if you accept me as a disciple or not, that is up to your wish. And if you want to give me Diksha or not, that is also up to your wish. But I already accepted as your Gurudev in my heart. And also took Diksha from you in my heart. So he went and Lokanath Goswami tells, Narottam, you are not understanding this. Leave this place from here. Leave this place right now. So Narottam says, okay, my Gurudev. Okay, my Gurudev. So he leaves that place. And the next day, Lokanath Goswami changes his heart. And he told to Narottam, Narottam, I changed my heart. You did that kind of menial service for me almost 1 year. So I am pleased with you. I'll use Diksha. Diksha.
You want to continue on this one? It's okay. You want to continue? You are private now. Next slide, okay, finally.
He said he will give Diksha. So he told that I'll not change the name because this name is given by Mahaprabhu. I just had Das. So Narottam Das, he told. And Jiva Goswami called him as Narottam Mahasai. Srinivacharya and Narottam Das. So Narottam and Srinivacharya, they both are friends. So they went for Govardhan Parikrama. This is Krishna performs a pastime with them. So they went for Govardhan Parikrama. And when they were doing Govardhan Parikrama, they had a beautiful flute music. And they was going searching here and there, who is that person who is playing this flute very nicely. Searching here and there, they reached a cowherd boy, and he was grazing cows. And he in his waist there was a flute. So they asked him, "You are the person who is playing this flute?" And that cowherd boy tells, "Yes, for calling my cows, I am playing this flute." Then the Narottam Das Thakur and Srinivacharya tells, "How nicely you play flute. From where you learned?" Then the boy told, "I did not learn. I learned it. It came for me." So the boy gave buttermilk. The boy asked, "Do you want buttermilk?" Then Srinivacharya and Narottam told, "Yes, of course, we are so much thirsty." And they drank that buttermilk which the boy gave, and it was so much nectar. They did not drink this even in their lifetime. That much tasty it was. So like that, when they were drinking, the boy leaves that place. So they were thinking that we should take the darshan of that boy every time. So every time when they go to Govardhan Parikrama, they will come to this place and search where is the boy. But after so many days they will search, but they did not find the boy. And one day Lord Sri Krishna appeared in their both dreams, and he told, "I am that boy which gave you buttermilk." And the moment they both heard this, they both get up from sleep and they asked each other whether they got the same dream. And both tell yes. So next is Radharani comes. After bhajan, they went to deep sleep. And in their sleep, a beautiful lady comes. And she tells, "I am very pleased by your service, Narottam Das and Srinivacharya. Especially you, Narottam. Can I give you a service? Can you do that?" Then Narottam and Srinivacharya tells, "Okay, we can do it." Then Radharani, that beautiful woman, told, "Just boil the milk. Just boil the milk and offer it to Radha Krishna. And especially you, Narottam, you are in Little India, you are Champaka Manjari, the servant of Champakalata. So just boil the milk and offer it to Radha Krishna, and she disappeared. And they get up from their sleep and went to their guru, respective gurus. Like Narottam went to Loknath Goswami and she told, who is that girl? And Loknath Goswami tells, she is Radharani. And Narottam asked, she told me that I am Champaka Manjari. And Loknath Goswami tells, I also feel like that you are Champaka Manjari in my meditation. So Narottam Das Loknath Goswami confirmed that Narottam is Champaka Manjari. So Narottam started doing Manasi Seva, means he was doing service in his mind. And one time what happened, when he was boiling the milk was overflowing. So he did not find any cloth to pick it. So he put in his hands and lifted it. And the hands got burnt. And he was little disturbed. So he came really. And when he saw his hands, it was really burnt. And he was very shocked. He went to Jiva Goswami and asked how it happened is burnt. Then Jiva Goswami tells, this is not a ordinary burnt. It is so much. This is spiritual burnt. This will only come for Manasik Seva people. Are you doing Manasik Seva? Then Narottam tells, yes, I am doing. Then Jiva Goswami tells, your life is success. You are doing Manasik Seva, so your life is success. Like that, Jiva Goswami was told.
Okay. Sorry, I think 1 hour has been reached. I think he become very much tired. We will stop here.
Is it okay or you want to cut it?
It's okay, Prabhu. I think we should stop
Krishna,
here.
we can continue next week, Prabhu.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. So thank you very much, Charukesh.
Welcome, Prabhu.
Thank
Very
you,
nice.
Charukesh. Thank you. Very nice presentation. Very nice. Refresh now.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Rest. Prabhu, you can off the recording.
Sure.
Thank you very much. So tune in next week for the second part of Charukesh's coverage.
Yes.
Hare Bol. Hare Krishna.
Sure,
Thank
Prabhu.
you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Charukesh. Very nice presentation.
Welcome, Mataji.
Very nice. God bless you. May Krishna shower His mercy on you, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.